Another Death Row production. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson, the next heavyweight champion of the world. Everybody else for.
Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome on back. It's the Empire. I'm your host Risky. It is Tuesday, July 7th. Looking back at yesterday, well, we took the day off yesterday, got caught up at work, but Sunday, looking back at Sunday, had a terrible day. Go 0 for 4 on my bets. I second guessed myself right before I made my final picks. I was wanted to play the Tigers. I second guessed myself. Went with the damn Phillies. We end up going 0 for 4 on Sunday. Terrible day. But you guys already know the rules. It's on to the next one. We got a full slate of baseball back on tap today. Guys, Outlier Sportsbook. The link is down in the description. Sign up with them. The first week is free. Also, at the end of the video, the 4 bets we'll be placing here today ourselves. With all of that being said, let's jump into first game up on the day, 2 o'clock start. We got the Brewers in St. Louis taking on the Cardinals. We got Mizorowski on the mount for the Brewers. We got Hunter Dobbins on the mount for the Cards. Alright, getting into this game here, we got Miz on the mount for the Brewers. This guy's been amazing this season. The Cy Young front runner. He comes into this game with a 147 ERA, whip sitting at 0.78. This guy's averaging 13 strikeouts per 9 innings, only 3 walks per 9. Really good numbers. He is coming off his worst start of the year last week, but in that game he only gave up 1 earned run. It was an error that led to most of the runs being put up on the board. In this game here today for him, he's going to be seeing a Cardinals lineup that continues to hit the ball very well in the last 2 weeks. In their last 10 games played, this team is hitting 267, slugging 470. In this matchup for Mizorowski, the fastball pitcher, throwing that fastball sitting around 104, 105 right now. I do see the St. Louis Cardinals lineup struggling against Mizorowski. The Brewers are cutting back how much innings they want him to be pitching. They want to limit him until like September, so I'm only projecting him to go 5-6 innings here today. That's what he did last week as well. He only went 5 innings in that game. Like I said, I'm only expecting him to go 5-6. But I see him going 5-6 scoreless innings, if not giving up a run here today. Turning it over to a Brewers bullpen. I got some really good arms available to come in this game, shut down these Cardinals bats. Not to mention, this Brewers bullpen in the last 30 days has been playing very well. On the other side, we got Hunter Dobbins back on the mount. This guy didn't look sharp in his first start. He was down in the minors. He was struggling a bit down there. In this game here today for him, he's going to be seeing a Brewers lineup, 7 projected left-handed bats. Hunter Dobbins has terrible splits versus lefties. Not to mention, this Brewers team still one of the best hitting teams when it comes to facing right-handed pitching. I'm seeing Dobbins struggling in this game here today. Going about 5 innings, giving up 2 to 3 runs. Turning it over to a Cardinals bullpen that is incredibly taxed. Not to mention it's a doubleheader they're playing here today. I don't know how long they're expecting Dobbins to go out there, but I'm expecting the arms that's going to come out the bullpen when he leaves to come in this game, give up another run or so. Looking at the weather, it's going to be close to 80 degrees with 8 to 10 mile per hour winds blowing from the outfield into the diamond, making it a very pitcher-friendly game. Let's get to the picks. The Brewers are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I like them on the run line. The game total set at 7.5. I like the over 7.5 total runs in this game. For the player prop, I'm taking Bryce Terang of the Brewers for 2 total bases today. Next up, we got the Cubs in Baltimore taking on the Orioles. We got Matthew Boyd on the mount for the Cubs. We got Shane Baz on the mount for the O's. Alright, getting into this one here, we got Matthew Boyd on the mount for the Cubs. This guy has not been good this season. He's been dealing with injury all year. He comes into it with an ERA sitting up above 5, whip sitting up above 140. The one good thing for him, he does have good strikeout numbers. The walk numbers is good as well. It's very low. In this game here today, the first thing I got to pay attention to, he's going to be seeing an Orioles lineup with 6 projected right-handed bats in the lineup. Not to mention the average and the on-base percentage for the Orioles versus left-handed pitching is down, but the slugging numbers are still high. They're slugging 430 off of left-handed pitching. I'm seeing Matthew Boyd, a guy who in his career struggles on the road. I'm seeing him struggle in this game here today. This Orioles offense is still a top 10 offense in the last 30 days. I see them hitting up Boyd. My overall predictions, he goes 5 innings, gives up 3 to 4 runs, turns it over to a Cubs bullpen that is, they've been playing bad of late. They have, in their last 10 games played, they have a bullpen ERA up above 6. The arms that's available for the Cubs are decent, but I still see them coming in this game, giving up another run or so. On the other side, we got Shane Baz on the mount. This guy's been mediocre all season, comes into it with an ERA sitting at 4.19, whip sitting at 1.35. The big thing for Shane Baz, he has terrible splits versus on the road versus at home. really good numbers when he's at home here in Baltimore. In this game for him, he's going to be seeing a Cubs lineup that is stacked with left-handed bats. That is something that's going to work against Baz, struggles with lefties. Not to mention the Cubs continue to hit right-handed pitching very well in the last 10 days. In their last 10 games played, they're batting .252, slugging .430. I'm expecting the Cubs to get at least 3 runs off of Baz, him go 5 to 6 innings, turn it over to Orioles bullpen that has some good arms available to come in this game here today and shut down these Cubs bats. This game is going to be out in Baltimore. It's going to be a bit more on the pitcher-friendly side. We're going to have 10-mile-per-hour winds blowing from the outfield into the diamond. Let's get to the picks. The Cubs are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I like the home dogs in this spot. Give me the Baltimore Orioles on the money line. The game total set at 9.5. I do like the under 9.5 total runs in this game. For the player prop, I'm taking Pete Alonso of the Orioles to hit a home run. Next up, we have the Athletics in Detroit taking on the Tigers. We got JT Ginn on the mount for the Athletics. We got Tariq Skubal on the mount for the Tigers. Alright, getting into this one, we got JT Ginn on the mount for the Athletics. This guy's been really good for Oakland this season. He comes into it with an ERA sitting at 3.04, whip sitting at 158. The one thing I gotta pay attention to for Ginn in this matchup, he has terrible splits versus left-handed bats. This Tigers lineup, at the top, they're stacked with some really good lefties. Not to mention JT Ginn's hard hit rate has been slowly increasing. As the year goes along, I'm expecting him to struggle a bit in this game. Go 5 to 6 innings, give up 2 to 3 runs, turn it over to Athletics bullpen that continues to play terrible. They're still one of the worst bullpens in the majors. I see them coming in this game, giving up another 2 to 3 runs. On the other side, we got Skubal back on the mount. This will be his 4th start back from injury. He's continuing to improve every outing. In this game, he's going to be seeing an Athletics team that is a bottom 10 team versus left-handed pitching. Not to mention Skubal's numbers versus this Athletics lineup in the past are really good. I see him coming out here today dealing, going 6 to 7 innings, if not scoreless, giving up a run, turning it over to a Tigers bullpen that continues to play very good here. They've been one of the best bullpens overall for this season. I see them coming in this game, shutting down the Athletics bats. It's going to be close to 80 degrees out there in Detroit, wind blown from side to side in this building that usually favors the pitcher. Let's get to the picks. The Tigers are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the run line. The game total set at 8. I do like the over 8 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking Kerry Carpenter of the Tigers for 2 total bases today. Next up, we have the Yankees in Tampa Bay taking on the Rays. We got Will Warren on the mount for the Yankees. We got Seymour on the mount for the Rays. Getting into this one, we got Will Warren on the mount for the Yankees. This guy started off the season, he was looking amazing. Through his first 8 starts, he had an ERA below 3. In his last 4 starts, we're starting to see some regression. The wheels have fallen off the bus. In those last 4 starts, he has an ERA sitting close to 6, whip sitting close to 170, hard hit rate at 52%. This is a fastball sinker pitcher. Those are his 2 primary pitches. This Rays lineup hits that pitch mix very well. Not to mention Jonathan Aranda also hits his fastball velocity very well. In this game here today, I'm expecting Will Warren to struggle. Go 5 to 6 innings, give up 2 to 3 runs. Turn it over to a Yankees bullpen that's incredibly taxed coming into this game. I see the arms coming out this Yankees pen, coming in this game, giving up another run or 2. On the other side, we got Seymour on the mount. The left-handed pitcher has been getting better as the season gone along. They've been working him out of the bullpen to start off the year. They've been increasing his innings, how much innings he's going in all of his starts. Now he's going 6 to 7 innings in his last few outings. He has a very low hard hit rate. It's currently sitting at 28%. He's going to be seeing a Yankees lineup stacked with left-handed bats. Seymour, left-handed pitcher, has very good splits versus lefties. As long as he could pitch around Paul Goldschmidt, I see him coming out here today dealing. Going 6 to 7 innings, giving up a run, turning it over to a Rays bullpen that continues to play bad. They're very mediocre. I see them coming in this game, giving up another run or so. This game is down in Tampa Bay in the Dome, so no weather to sway anything. Let's get to the picks. The Rays are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8. I do like the under 8 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking Jonathan Aranda of the Rays for 2 total bases today. Next up, we got the Braves in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. We got Waldrop on the mount for the Braves. We got Paul Skeens on the mount for the Pirates. Alright, getting into this one here, we got Waldrop on the mount for the Braves. This was a guy last season, I really saw the potential with him. I thought he was going to be really good this season. He was been dealing with injury, had some rehab starts down in the minors. One thing I don't like about that, they were limiting him. They were trying to keep him at 70 pitches, meaning bringing him up here today. They're also going to be trying to keep him below 80 pitches overall. In this game for Waldrop, a guy that pitches for a lot of contact. He's a pop fly pitcher. He's going to be seeing a Pirates lineup stacked with left-handed bats. The right-handed pitcher Waldrop does have terrible splits versus lefties. Not to mention the Pirates are a top 5 team in the majors versus right-handed pitching. I'm expecting Waldrop to struggle in this game. Go 5 to 6 innings, give up 3 to 4 runs. Turn it over to a Braves bullpen that is incredibly taxed coming into it. The Pirates had off yesterday. The Braves were wrapping up that 4-game series with the Mets yesterday. Their bullpen is incredibly taxed. I see the arms coming out this Braves bullpen coming in this game, giving up another run or so. On the other side, we got Paul Skeens on the mount. This guy, he's been decent. The Pirates just haven't been winning any of his games. Granted, he has had some blow-up starts. Last week, this guy gave up 7 runs. Absolutely terrible. This is the 3rd time this season he's given up more than 5 runs in a start. In this game here today for him, he's going to be seeing a Braves lineup that continues to be very mediocre versus right-handed pitching. We did see them get to the Mets pitching. They got to Scott and they got to, forgot who the other guy was, Freddie Peralta. That's who they got to for the Mets. But other than that, they really haven't been doing much overall in the last 2 weeks versus right-handed pitching. Paul Skeens still on a different caliber. We're grading him as the best pitcher. When we look at the numbers, this guy still has an ERA sitting at 3.18, whip sitting at 1.40. This guy's good, so I'm expecting him to come out here today and deal, go about 6 to 7 innings, give up a run or two, turn it over to a Pirates bullpen that continues to play terrible. They are rested, so they got their good arms available here today. I can see them still coming in this game, giving up another run. Looking at the weather, once again, another very pitcher-friendly game. We got wind blowing side to side. Let's get to the picks. The Pirates are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8. I do like the under 8 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking Brandon Lau of the Pirates for 2 total bases today. Next up, we got the Astros in DC taking on the Nationals. We got Imai on the mount for the Astros. We got Alvarez on the mount for the Nats. Alright, getting into this one here, we got Imai on the mount for the Astros. This guy might be the most volatile pitcher in all of baseball. He'll have a start where he'll go 6 innings, give up a hit, look unhittable, strike out 10 batters, but then he'll have a next start, very next game, where he does not make it out of the first inning. We talk about these type of pitchers all the time. They're at their best when they're able to work the Ks. That's Imai. When he has to rely on a lot of ground outs, a lot of pop fly outs, he gets squashed. When he is able to work the Ks and every once in a while throw that changeup, get that pop fly that he's looking for, he has success. In this game for Imai, he's going to be seeing a Nationals lineup stacked with left-handed bats. Imai splits versus lefties are terrible. I see him struggling in this game. His hard hit rate sitting at 48%. This Nationals team, top 5 team in the majors when it comes to slugging versus right-handed pitching. I'm expecting Imai to go 5 innings, give up 3 to 4 runs, turn it over to an Astros bullpen. The Nationals got to see a lot of the arms yesterday that is in this Astros bullpen. They'll get to see them again here today. I do see the Nationals being able to have success off of the arms coming out this Astros bullpen. I see the arms coming out the pen for the Astros coming in this game, giving up another 2 to 3 runs. On the other side, we got the left-handed pitcher Alvarez on the mount for the Nationals. This guy's been good this year. He comes into it with an ERA sitting at 3.05, whip sitting at 1.35. The big thing for him, despite being a left-handed pitcher, he has very good splits versus right-handed bats. He'll be seeing a Astros lineup with 7 projected righties in the lineup here today. Not to mention, he does also have good splits versus lefties. I'm expecting Alvarez to come out here today, have a good game. Go 6 innings, give up 2 runs. Turn it over to the Nationals bullpen that continues to play terrible. We saw them come in yesterday's game and almost blow it. I see the arms available for the Nationals coming in this game, giving up another 2 to 3 runs. Looking at the weather, I want to say it's a bit more on the neutral side. The wind really isn't going to be affecting anything. Close to 80 degrees at start. Let's get to the picks. The Nationals are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 9. I do like the over 9 total runs in this game. For the player prop, I'm taking James Wood of the Nationals to hit a home run today. Next up, we got the Phillies in Cincinnati taking on the Reds. We got Zach Wheeler on the mount for the Phillies. We got Andrew Abbott on the mount for the Reds. Alright, getting into this one here, we got Zach Wheeler on the mount for the Phillies. This guy has been dominant this season for Philadelphia. Comes into it with an ERA sitting at 2.30, whip sitting at 0.90. We were talking about Paul Skeens. The Pirates haven't won a game for him in 2 months. Zach Wheeler's the complete opposite. The Phillies have won all the games he started this season. He's been, like I said, he's been really good for Philadelphia overall this season. He always gets run support when he's on the mount. In this game for Zach Wheeler, he's going to be seeing a Reds lineup that continues to be a bottom 10 team in the majors versus right-handed pitching. In the last 10 games, they're only batting .218, slugging .378 versus righties. I see Zach Wheeler, who, like I said, has very good strikeout numbers, very low walk rate, very low hard hit rate. I see him dealing here today, going about 6 to 7 innings, giving up a run, turning it over to a Phillies bullpen that is taxed coming into it. I see the arms available for the Phillies coming out this pen, giving up another run or two. On the other side, we got Andrew Abbott on the mount. He continues to be good for the Cincinnati Reds this season. Started off the season struggling, but ever since the month of June began, he hit the switch. In his last few outings, he has an ERA sitting at 3.10, hard hit rate sitting at 33%. Fortunate thing for Andrew Abbott, who has very good splits versus left-handed bats. He'll be seeing a Phillies lineup where all the best bats are lefties. Nevertheless, I still see him. Andrew Abbott still comes into this game with a hard hit rate sitting at 42%. This Phillies lineup can slug versus left-handed pitching. I can see Abbott giving up a home run in this one. My overall expectations, he goes 6 innings, gives up a run or two, turns it over to a Reds bullpen that's rested, but they're still terrible. I still see the arms coming out the pen for the Reds coming in this game, giving up another 2 to 3 runs. This game is going to be out in Cincinnati. It's going to be a bit more on the hitter-friendly side. We have a small gust of wind blowing from that diamond to the outfield. Let's get to the pick. The Phillies are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the run line. The game total set at 9. I do like the under 9 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking Bryce Harper at the Phillies for 2 total bases today. Next up, we got the Guardians in Minnesota taking on the Twins. Cantillo on the mount for the Guardians. We got Taj Bradley on the mount for the Twins. Alright, getting into this one here, we got Joey Cantillo on the mount for the Guardians. This guy continues to be solid for Cleveland this year, has a 3.80 ERA, whip sitting at 136. The big knock on Cantillo, he's been struggling with his command. He's averaging 4.5 walks per 9 innings. In this game here today, he's going to be seeing a Twins lineup that continues to be a mediocre team versus left-handed pitching. They saw Ryan Weathers over the weekend, did nothing with them. In this game for Joey Cantillo, a guy that's able to work the Ks, a guy that pitches for a lot of ground outs. I can see him having a good start here today, going 6 innings, if not 7, giving up 2 runs, turning it over to a Guardians bullpen that is in a decent spot to come in here today. Still give up another run, but nothing too crazy. On the other side, we got Taj Bradley on the mount. This guy continues to be good for the Twins. He comes into it. Granted, he was struggling a bit when he first came back from injury, but in his last 3 starts, he has an ERA sitting at 3.10, whip sitting at 0.97. In this game for Taj Bradley, he's going to be seeing a Guardians lineup, 7 projected lefties in the lineup here today. Taj Bradley does struggle a bit with left-handed bats, but the catch-22 to this is this Guardians lineup continues to struggle to hit right-handed pitching. I can see Taj Bradley having a quality start here today, going 7 innings, giving up 2 runs, turning it over to a Twins bullpen that continues to play terrible. They are taxed coming into it. I see the arms available for the Twins coming in this game, giving up another run or so. This game is going to be out in Minnesota. It's going to be very hitter-friendly. Ballpark Pal has this game projected as the 2nd best offensive-friendly game on the schedule. Let's get to the picks. The Twins are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I like the road dogs in this spot. Give me the Cleveland Guardians on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I like the over 8.5 total runs in this game. For the player prop, I'm taking Banzana of the Guardians for 2 total bases today. Next up, we got the Red Sox in Chicago taking on the White Sox. We got 2 left-handed starting pitchers in this game. We got Tolley on the mount for the Red Sox. We got Schultz on the mount for the White Sox. Alright, getting into this one here, we got Peyton Tolley on the mount for the Red Sox. This guy continues to look really good for the Red Sox. Comes into it with an ERA sitting at 3.30, whip sitting at 112, throws a fastball sitting at 100 miles per hour. He started to work in a sinker. He throws it especially to left-handed bats, gets a lot of easy ground outs with it. In this game here today for Peyton Tolley, the first thing I got to pay attention to is the fact that on the road this season, the ERA and the hard hit rate has been going up. When he's at Fenway, a pitcher-friendly ballpark, the numbers are really low, but like I said, on the road they go up. Here today, he's going to be facing a White Sox lineup that is one of the best home offenses in the majors. Not to mention you got guys like Montgomery and Vargas at the top of this lineup crushing left-handed pitching. I see Peyton Toley having a quality start here today. Going 6 innings, giving up 2 runs, turning it over to a Red Sox bullpen that is slightly taxed coming into it. I still like the arms available for the Red Sox, but I see them coming in, giving up a run, but nothing too crazy. On the other side, we got Schultz on the mound for the White Sox. He made his first start back from the IL last week. Pitched good in that game, looked really good against the Orioles. In this game here today, he's going to be seeing a Red Sox lineup that continues to hit left-handed pitching very well this season. They're still ranked 12th overall versus lefties. I'm predicting Schultz to have a good start though. He is similar to Peyton Toley. Throws a fastball sitting at 100 miles per hour. Throws a really good sinker ball, especially to left-handed bats. I could see Toley having a good start here today, where he goes 6 innings, gives up 2 to 3 runs, turns it over to a White Sox bullpen that is incredibly rested coming into it. I like the arms available for the White Sox to come in this game, shut down these Red Sox bats. This game is out in Chicago. It is going to be a bit more on the pitcher-friendly side. We have a small gust of wind blowing from the outfield into the diamond. Let's get to the picks. The Red Sox are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I like the home dogs in this spot. Give me the Chicago White Sox on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I like the under 8.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking Vargas of the White Sox for 2 total bases today. Next up, we got the Angels in Texas taking on the Rangers. We got Soriano on the mound for the Angels. We got Jacob deGrom on the mound for the Rangers. Alright, getting into this one here, we got Jose Soriano on the mound for the Angels. He comes into it with an ERA sitting at 3.40, whip sitting at 1.30. In his last 4 starts, he has not looked sharp. In his last 4 outings, he has an ERA sitting at 4.70, whip sitting at 1.50. The big knock on Soriano has been the control. He's averaging right now, well, you know what, in the month of June, in his last 5 starts, he's averaging 4.7 walks per 9 innings on the season. He's averaging 3.5 walks per 9. He's been struggling with the command. The hard hit rate is also slowly increasing. He is a sinker ball pitcher, pitches for a lot of contact. Here today, he's going to be seeing a Rangers offense that is at home. They're one of the worst home offenses in the majors. Not to mention, this team does struggle a bit versus right-handed pitching. They're very mediocre when it comes to hitting righties. The one thing that I do like for this Rangers offense is this. I was talking about Soriano walking a lot of batters. This Rangers lineup draws a lot of walks. They're a very patient team. They're able to play small ball. Soriano is struggling with the command here today. I see the Rangers being able to put up a bunch of runs on him. If he has a decent outing, I can see Soriano going 6 innings, giving up a run, if not 2, turning it over to an Angels bullpen that continues to play good here in the last 30 plus days. I still see the arms available coming in this game, giving up another run or 2. On the other side, we got Jacob deGrom on the mound. This guy continues to be good for the Rangers. He'll have a blow-up start every once in a while, but overall on the season, he's been good. 3.40 ERA, 0.99 whip, very low walk rate, very good strikeout numbers. Here today, he's going to be seeing an Angels lineup stacked with right-handed bats. Jacob deGrom has very good numbers versus righties. Not to mention the Angels are a bottom 10 team still versus right-handed pitching. They really have no left-handed bats in their lineup. I see Jacob deGrom rolling here today, going about 7 innings, giving up a run, if not 7 scoreless innings, turning it over to a Rangers bullpen that continues to be one of the best bullpens in the majors. I see them coming in this game, shutting down these Angels bats as well. This game is down in Texas in the Dome, the most pitcher-friendly environment in the majors. Let's get to the picks. The Rangers are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 7. I do like the under 7 total runs in this game. For the player prop, I'm taking Josh Jung of the Rangers for 2 total bases today. Final game of the day, we got the Rockies in Los Angeles taking on the Dodgers. We got Michael Lorenzen on the mound for the Rockies. We got Warblowski on the mound for the Dodgers. Alright, getting into this one here, we got Michael Lorenzen on the mound for the Rockies. He's been one of the worst starting pitchers in the majors all season. He comes into it with an ERA sitting close to 7, whip sitting at 180, hard hit rate sitting at 48%. Like I said, he's been one of the worst starting pitchers all season. In this game form, he's going to be seeing a Dodgers lineup that he saw 2 weeks ago. The Dodgers hit him up in that game. Michael Lorenzen struggles with left-handed bats. The whole top of this Dodgers order filled with lefties. Not to mention this Dodgers team in the last 2 weeks has been the best team in the majors versus righties. You got the whole top of the lineup slugging very well versus right-handed pitching. Like I said, Michael Lorenzen's hard hit rate sitting at 48%. I'm expecting him to get squashed in this game. Go 4 innings, if not 5, give up 4 to 5 runs, turn it over to Rockies bullpen. Continues to be the worst bullpen in the majors, not to mention their attacks coming into it. I see the arms available for the Rockies coming in this game, giving up another 3 to 4 runs. On the other side, we got Warblowski on the mount. This guy's been amazing for the Dodgers this season. Comes into it with an ERA sitting at 2.80, whip sitting at 101. Ground ball pitcher, pitches for a lot of ground outs. This Rockies lineup continues to struggle to hit left-handed pitching. They're actually a much better lineup versus righties. Not to mention, whenever this Rockies team sees a lefty, they gotta rest Moniak, so you're losing one of your best power hitters overall. In this game for Warblowski, I'm expecting him to deal. Go 7 innings, give up a run. Turn it over to a Dodgers bullpen that is slightly taxed coming into it. I do see the arms coming out the pen for the Dodgers, giving up another run in this game when they come into it. Looking at the weather, it's going to be a bit more on the pitcher-friendly side. We're going to have a small... I'm wrong. I'm reading the wrong game. It's going to be a bit more on the hitter-friendly side. We're going to have a small gust of wind, about 8 miles per hour, blowing from the diamond to the outfield. Ballpark Pal has this game rated with a plus 17 home run percentage. Let's get to the picks. The Dodgers are the betting odds favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the run line. The game total set at 9.5. I like the over 9.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking Max Muncy of the Dodgers to hit a home run today. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, the 4 bets we'll be placing here today ourselves. Since the Phillies blew it for us on Sunday, we'll be restarting our ladder here today with a $10 bet, and we're playing that $10 bet today on the Detroit Tigers on the run line. We're getting them at plus 108. This is our ladder play of the day. Next up, we have a 2-leg home run parlay we're playing here today. We're going to start it off with Bryce Harper of the Phillies. We're then going to wrap it up with Max Muncy of the Dodgers, a $10 2-leg home run parlay. Next up, we're playing a 3-leg parlay here today. We're going to start it off with the Pittsburgh Pirates on the money line. We're then going to play the Washington Nationals on the money line, and we wrap up the parlay with the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. And our final bet of the day will be another 3-leg parlay. We're going to start it off with the Baltimore Orioles on the money line. We're then going to play the Cleveland Guardians on the money line, and we wrap up the parlay with the Chicago White Sox on the money line. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my salutes out to you all. You guys know how we do it on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are one of our most profitable days of the week. Let's keep that trend going. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. Hope we all win some money here today, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.